Today we are exploring Singapore Zoo. If you are visiting Singapore with family, especially with kids, this is one place you should not miss. It is not just a zoo. It feels like walking through a rainforest with animals living in beautifully designed natural style habitats. In this video, I will show you how to reach Singapore Zoo, how we booked our tickets, how to use the app, how the tram works, the major animals, the shows, and our full experience from entry to exit. Singapore Zoo is located in the Mandai area, a little away from the main city. There are three practical ways to reach. The first way is by taxi or private cab. This is the easiest option, especially if you are traveling with family or children. We were staying in Katong, so we took a cab directly to Singapore Zoo. It was comfortable, simple, and the drop-off point was very convenient. The second way is by MRT plus the Mandai Katib shuttle. You can take the MRT to Katib station, which is NS14, and from there take the shuttle bus to Mandai Wildlife Reserve. The third way is by MRT plus public bus. You can come through stations like Ang Mo Kio, Chua Chu Kang or Springleaf and then take the connecting public bus towards Mandai. For families, I would recommend a cab. For budget travelers, MRT plus shuttle is a good option. We booked our Singapore Zoo tickets through Klook. The process was very simple. You book online, get your voucher and scan it directly at the entrance. If you are booking through Klook, you can use our code JOSHI787. I'll also keep it on screen and in the description. Once you reach the entrance, keep your tickets ready on your phone. It is also a good idea to take a screenshot of your voucher in advance because internet can sometimes be slow at attraction entrances. The entry experience was smooth. As soon as you enter, the zoo opens into a very green tropical space. It does not feel like a regular concrete tourist attraction. It feels more like a forest trail. The best thing about Singapore Zoo is how well planned everything is. The walking paths are clear, the facilities are clean, there are signboards everywhere, and the animal habitats feel natural and thoughtfully designed. If you are visiting with kids, carry water, a cap, comfortable shoes, and preferably a stroller. There is a lot of walking. Before you start exploring, download the Mandai app. This app is genuinely useful inside Singapore Zoo. Open the app, select Singapore Zoo. Then you can see the map, animal zones, walking directions, dining options, restrooms, and show timings. The most useful feature is the show reminder. For example, if you want to watch the sea lion show, open the presentation section, select the show timing, and set a reminder. The app can remind you before the show starts, so you do not miss it while exploring the zoo. This is important because Singapore Zoo is big. Without the app, you may waste time figuring out where to go next. Right after entering, one of the first experiences is the Treetop Trail. This area immediately sets the mood for Singapore Zoo. You walk through a beautiful green canopy and it feels like you have entered a rainforest. Look around carefully, you can see animals moving around in a natural setting, not just sitting behind glass. This is where Singapore Zoo starts feeling different from a regular zoo. It is peaceful, shaded, and a great first stop before you go deeper into the park. For shows, always check the latest timings inside the Mandai app on the day of your visit. Timings can change depending on weather and daily operations. The sea lion show is called Splash Safari and it usually takes place at the Shaw Amphitheatre. Try to reach at least 15 to 20 minutes early if you want good seats. Especially with kids, do not reach at the last minute. Singapore Zoo also has an in-park tram. The best part is that tram rides are complimentary and unlimited with your visit. This is very helpful because the zoo involves a lot of walking. You can use the tram to cover longer distances, rest for a while, or move between major sections. There are multiple tram stations inside the zoo. Just check the map, go to the nearest tram station, and hop on. The tram gives you a relaxed view of the zoo and also helps when kids start getting tired. My suggestion is simple: walk during the first half when everyone is fresh. Use the tram later when energy starts going down. Singapore Zoo is big, so do not try to rush everything. Take small breaks. There are places to eat, drink, refill water, and sit. If you are traveling with a child, plan the zoo in sections. Do one walking route, then take a break, then use the tram, then go for the next section. Also, Singapore weather can be humid. Even if the day looks cloudy, you will sweat. So carry water, wear comfortable shoes, and keep a small towel or wipes. If you are visiting Singapore Zoo with family, these are the things I would suggest. Book tickets online in advance, use the Mandai app, reach early if possible, wear comfortable shoes, carry water, use the tram smartly, check show timings as soon as you enter. Reach early for the sea lion show. Do not try to cover everything in a hurry. And if you have a toddler, carry a stroller or rent one there. Also, keep the afternoon heat in mind. Morning is more comfortable, but if you are staying till evening, plan proper rest breaks. The orangutan habitat is one of the most iconic parts of Singapore Zoo. What makes it special is not just the animal, but the way the habitat is designed. Singapore Zoo is known for its open concept rainforest setting, and the orangutan area shows that beautifully. Instead of a typical enclosed exhibit, you see them high up among trees, ropes, platforms, and climbing structures. This is also described as the world's first free-ranging orangutan exhibit, where visitors can observe these tree-dwelling apes in a much more natural, elevated environment. So when you reach this section, don't just look at the orangutans. Look at the habitat itself, the height, the open space, the greenery, and the way the entire area is built around their natural movement. So that was our complete Singapore Zoo experience. How to reach, tickets, the Mandai app, tram, animals, shows, and our return to the hotel. If you are planning Singapore with kids, keep at least half a day for Singapore Zoo. And if you like slow travel, you can easily spend even more time here. For tickets, we booked through Klook. You can use our code JOSHI787. I'll keep the details in the description. See you in the next Singapore vlog.